Hello everyone and welcome to the video. I'm Inferno Paternal and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a combo guide and combo tutorial to Aang and the new fighting game Avatar Legends. Now, how the agenda is going to go for this video is I'm going to start off by explaining Aang's support characters and the benefits of each one, then going into his playstyle a bit, showing some cross-ups, mix-ups that I found, just some cool little things to do with him and some notes that I learned while playing him. And then I'm going to add a little bit of specifics on exactly how to time some of the combo strings and attacks in there because Aang is very hard. Aang is a very hard character to learn combo-wise. He's probably the hardest character I've had to learn in this game, actually, which is funny enough. The one right behind him is Zahir. Both airbenders and both of their playstyles are extremely hard to master, and especially their combos. So strap in, guys. It's going to be quite interesting. But anyways, after explaining the combo timings, I will then go into the combo showcase for some pretty nice combos. Now, most of the combos that I use in this video are going to be using Gyatso. However, you should still be able to perform the majority of all the combos I have here, as his main benefit is going to be with speed control and the scooter drop, which I don't really use in the combos. So still try and perform those with the Appa and Momo support characters, but if you don't want to, don't worry, I'll have some with Appa and Momo as well. Alright, Gyatso improves Aang's air scooters. The A version of air scooter now passes through opponents without hitting them. The B version of air scooter causes a higher launch when it causes element blast. And all versions can scoot jump earlier. Alright, that's very important. The scoot jump earlier is pretty cool, and it's one of my favorite parts about this Aang build right here with Gyatso. As you can see, when we do the 236A, which is the air scooter that goes through them, you can now move around the air scooter with Gyatso, but you can also go through them with A, or you can do the B version for an element surge, which is pretty nice, and you could jump off the air scooter pretty fast like that. You didn't even see the air scooter come out. So we have some pretty nice tools with Gyatso. I think the best thing about this build as well is going to be going through your opponent with the air scooter, as you can go through twice, which they're probably going to hit you if you do so, but it's very fast, so you can kind of perform some cross-ups, go on the other side of your opponent, maybe even get in two and, try and cross up your opponent. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. Just a double cross up, which probably wouldn't work in a real life scenario, but at least we know that we can do it. It's some pretty cool tools to our advantage, going through our opponent, mixing them up and trying to get some cool cross-ups. Now, with Appa, all basic techniques and feather step follow-up techniques can be flow canceled. So basically, a flow move such as, let's say, forward flow into 5C, this move and different flow techniques can be performed right after a normal attack, which we can't do right now as we're in Gyatso's. And Momo improves Aang's gliders, okay? While using gliders, Aang can influence his speed in either direction, and Momo also allows Aang to attack sooner after activating any glider ability. So, the glider that we can use with flow in the air, which is going to be great for a lot of our combos in this guide. Also, you can control it in any direction that you want with Momo. I can't do that right now as I'm using Gyatso, but just giving you a comparison there. And if you want to throw out an attack right after the glider, it's easier to control and comes out quicker. So cater to whatever playstyle you want. If you want to do some big damage with flow cancels and cancel your normal attacks into some big damage and combos, I would use Appa. And if you want some good ground mobility with the scooters and try and mix up your opponent and go through them a lot, be very evasive, then I would use Gyatso support. And if you want to get good air mobility, which Aang already has that, and he already has good benefits in all these directions that I've mentioned here, but if you want good air mobility, go with Momo. Now going into Aang's playstyle. So Aang. Now Aang is a very different player. I know I mentioned it a little bit in the beginning of the combo guide, but this dude is very hard to learn. He's a very non-traditional character, even in this game. Like if you've learned other characters, that you know that Aang is a little bit different. His combos are just non-traditional. Things don't exactly work like they should, and he's just an odd fella. And it's kind of funny because his whole play style is very evasive as well, and I just got to give a hats off to the developers of this game because it's like canonically correct in this game of how Aang actually is in the show. You know, when you see an Aang fight, it's not going to be like strictly traditional fighting or whatever. He's always got some goofy things coming in and out of there. And I mean, dude, that's exactly how Aang is in this game. He's got some goofy combos, goofy attacks, you know, and he's very evasive. His playstyle relies on figuring out what his opponent's going to do to him and using that to his advantage. He's very good with counter hits. He's very good with maneuvering out of people's attacks and doing his own attack. He's got good ranged attacks as well. Like a good mix-up is going to be his down B. It's a good range attack that could be used in a combo. Right here, there's a little simple combo. So always use your little low pokes. Use your range to your advantage. I mean, he is an oddball character, but he does have some good tools. He's always going to want to be in the air, flying around, doing weird stuff. And where all of his evasiveness and mobility comes from is going to be his air bending. That's going to be his special moves like the air scooter or the 2-3-6 in the air into any attack that we have right here. This is a really good overhead 2-3-6A. You know what I mean? You can kind of get flight into it. And there we go. We even got a tornado drop counter hit there for a good combo. So just mixing it up there, you know, knowing your overhead attacks with the special moves are really helpful. But he does have some punishable attacks like the 2-3-6A, the 2-3-6B, or 2-3-6C. These are punishable, and your opponent may be able to read that. So just be wary. And you can even bait your opponents. Like if they think you're going to go into that special move in the air again and punish it, you can actually just go into your flight and then flow down into a low attack or go for a grab. Just kind of play it weird, cater to Aang's weird style, be evasive, see what your opponent does, and control them. Now, I know I went over the low B attack for his mix-ups, but a really good mix-up, actually, and it's a really good cross-up, is going to be his down C in the air. Now, you can actually hold it and extend a combo from it right there, but the main use that we see, even in the combo trials, is using it after neutral flow in the air. And here's what it looks like. Boom, a very quick cross-up that you can extend into several combos. I have some options, or at least one in my combo showcase that shows you how to use it in a combo, but that's a really good mix-up. You know, you can go into that, straight into a low attack. If that doesn't work in the middle of your string, we've got our fancy little air scooter that goes through our opponent, and we can get some crazy cross-ups, man. Don't worry if they block your stuff. Aang may not have very fast mix-ups, but use your evasiveness to your advantage, man. And if you're not getting anything in there, we'll go over here. We'll jump, try and get another cross-up, or we'll go across the screen and start some more options from here. But yeah, that's my main tips I have for his evasiveness. Just master these air abilities. Know when to use them at the right time because they're going to get you very far. It's going to take a bit. He's a very aggravating character to learn. Remember your critical hits, as these are really important for his playstyle as well. He's going to be waiting to pull off one of these critical hits and maximize the damage off of that. But he's got good pressure, man. He's got good tools. He's very hard to learn, but once you do master him, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to handle Aang online. I still don't really know how to handle Aang online. He's a trick. And yeah, guys, that's about it for the mix-ups and cross-ups. Let's get into the combo timings. Now, the main two things I want to talk about in the combo timings is the first one's going to be the 6C, okay? Now, we see the 6C a lot in my combos, especially after the 5C or even down B or 2B. And the thing I want to note about, you have to wait and kind of have a delay before hitting it. As you can see right there, I just totally was trying to show you guys off how to hit it. There you go. You kind of got to wait a second. You see what I mean? I still mess it up, dude. This character's got weird timing. Very hard to learn. But boom, 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 boom. And then you can go into a combo from there. And as you saw, that little part that I dropped right there, that's the second part of the combo timings I wanted to talk about. My favorite combos with Aang are mainly going to be with the air scooter because they're just way easier to pull off, bruh. You know what I mean? They're way easier to pull off as this flight move right here. After the 2-1-4-C, you guys are going to have some trouble getting used to it. Trust me. I finally kind of got the hang of it, but I still drop it consistently because the timing is strict. It's very strict timing window that you have. And just know that right after you hit 214C, they want you to go into flow neutral. Neutral flow right here, right after the 214C, and then go into a heavy attack in the air. But the timing that you have is extremely thin, guys. So as we see here, see what I mean? I dropped it right there. And something that I've noticed that kind of helped me with the timing of it is right when you get to the top of the screen or your opponent bounces off the wall on the right, you're wanting to press that flow neutral, all right? So right here, let's see. There we go. That's exactly when you're going to want to hit it. And the second part that's hard after that is going to be getting the follow-up attack after the air B. And trust me, this is the hardest part. And I think the hardest part of Aang's combos, in my opinion, is getting that timing down. Because I've tried using 5B or neutral B after it, and it's given me lots of trouble. So a little tip I have is if you're having trouble getting the 5B out after the air B, after canceling your glider, just use the light attack, guys. The light attack's super fast. It's much easier to land, and here's what it looks like. There we go. It's pretty hard to hit. You kind of have to get at the same level as your opponent when you're in the glider before hitting the B attack, but I'll make sure to slow it down right here for you guys and show you what it looks like. It's just kind of difficult to hit, and something that I find that helps me get the additional attack after the air B is just hitting neutral A attack and then going into the rest of your combo. And one last little note, very quick. Right there, as you guys saw, it is a little bit easier to hit in the corner as you don't have flight time to try and match with your opponent. You can just spam down flow and go into a light attack to extend the combo. So that's it. Kind of scattered thoughts around here, but I hope it helped you guys out. Be patient with Aang, and let's get into the combos.
forced my hand. You forced my hand.